The languages of North America reflect not only the continent's indigenous peoples but the European colonization as well. The most widely spoken languages in North America are English, Spanish, French, Danish, and, especially in the Caribbean, Creole languages lexified by them. Indigenous languages. North America is home to a large number of language families and some language isolates. In the Arctic North, the Eskimo Aleutian languages are spoken from Alaska to Greenland. This group includes the Aleutian language of the Aleutian Islands, the Yupik languages of Alaska and the Russian Far East, and the Inuit languages of Alaska, Yukon, the Northwest Territories, Nunavut, and Greenland. The Na-Dene languages, of which the most numerous and widespread are the Athabascan languages, include the languages of central and eastern Alaska and northwestern Canada, as well as the Apachean languages of the southwestern United States. The Algic languages, including the large Algonquin branch, are widespread across Canada and the United States. They include Cree, Anishinaabe, Mi'kmaq, and Blackfoot. The Iroquoian languages dominate the area around the St. Lawrence River and the eastern Great Lakes, but also include Cherokee. The Siouan-Catawban languages, including Crow and Sioux, dominate the Great Plains. A large number of small language families are spoken in the Pacific Northwest from British Columbia to California. The Uto-Aztecan languages are found throughout the western United States, northern and central Mexico, and as far south as El Salvador. They include Hopi, O'odham, and Nahuatl. Other large families in Mexico include the Mayan languages, the Mixoc languages, and the Oto-Manguean languages. In the Caribbean, the Arawakan languages were formerly widespread, but are now limited to Garifuna on the Central American mainland. The family is still well represented in South America. However, the Chibchan languages are spoken in Costa Rica and Panama as well as South America. Introduced languages. The most widely spoken languages in North America are English, Spanish, and French. The legacy of colonization of much of the continent by settlers from the United Kingdom, Spain, and France, respectively. English is the predominant language of Canada, the United States, Bermuda, and the Cayman Islands, and is spoken alongside English-based Creole languages in Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, the Bahamas, Barbados, Belize, Grenada, Jamaica, Montserrat, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Trinidad and Tobago, the Turks and Caicos Islands, and the Virgin Islands. It is also the official language of Dominica and St. Lucia, where the French-based Antillean Creole is also widely spoken. Spanish is the dominant language in Mexico and all of Central America apart from Belize, as well as Cuba, the Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico. It is also widely spoken in the United States. French is the dominant language in Quebec and Saint-Pierre and Miquelon, and is spoken in Manitoba, Ontario, New Brunswick, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, and Louisiana. It is spoken alongside French-based Creole languages in St. Lucia, Dominica, Guadeloupe, Haiti, Martinique, St. Barthélemy, and the French side of St. Martin. French is one of the two official and national languages of Canada. Russian was once widely spoken in Alaska as it was the language of administration, commerce, and the settlers that often intermarried with the locals, creating a sizable biracial population. The language began to decline after the United States purchased the land from the Russian Empire. Despite this, the language, called Old Russian by its speakers, is still spoken today in parts of Alaska like Ninilchik and Kodiak by descendants of Russian colonists and Russified Alaskan natives, and is known for its archaic Russian vocabulary and indigenous influences, though the vast majority of them are elderly, meaning that this unique Russian dialect is heavily endangered. In addition, there has been sizable recent immigration from Russia in the past few decades, leading to a new generation of Russian-speaking Alaskans. Additionally, a Russian Creole mixed language, known as Medni Aleutian language, was once spoken in some of the Aleutian Islands. Only a few elderly people still speak it, though no German state played a major role in the European colonization of the Americas. German people did found their own colonies. Pennsylvania German, Hatra German, Texas German, all of which developed in North America, as well as Plautdietsch, are spoken by descendants of these settlers in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Other introduced languages include Danish in Greenland, where it is spoken by nearly everyone due to centuries of colonization by Denmark. Danish was once the language of administration of the U.S. Virgin Islands before the purchase by the United States. Dutch in Aruba and the Netherlands Antilles, where it is spoken alongside the Portuguese Creole language in Papiamento. In modern times, North America has immigrant speakers of a large number of languages from around the world. For details, see Languages of Canada, Languages of the United States, and Languages of Mexico. Some historic languages include Golin language and Quechua.